Hi guys! Welcome to episode 1 of the Diary of a Madness vlogs. So this is something that I've been wanting to do for a very, very long time, but I was always like, oh, I have to go to the office, I don't have time, I don't have a car mount, I don't know. I always had some type of a reason. And today is like nothing special. I always wanted to do it for like, I don't know, like the New Year or like our New Year, like January 1st or something. But I guess yesterday was 420 and tomorrow's Earth Day. And today's nothing special, so I guess today is episode 1 vlog day. But yeah, so there's still no car mount, but I was just thinking about it in the car and I was like, what am I supposed to do today? And I didn't really have anything and I was just kind of up in the air. There was no one waiting for me at home and I didn't know what to do with my life. So here we are right now. And so I just kind of like looked at my schedule. I looked at the car and I was like, pourquoi pas aujourd'hui? Yes, and that is my French that I'm trying to practice for actual French-speaking people. If I kind of messed that up, I'm sorry. I took it way back in high school. But yeah, here is my outfit of the day, and what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna go to Magnolia Bakery because while I was driving, I found out that there is the New York City Magnolia Bakery right here down the street. And I don't know why I never noticed that before. And people always told me that I had to go and taste the banana pudding over there. And I was always like, banana? I don't know, I'm not really a banana girl. But what better place to try it than LA, I guess, for a New York City bakery? Yeah, my sister is totally gonna judge me for this. But that's what we're gonna do today. Let's go. Okay, so yeah. My day started off with a complete lack of sleep because, first of all, my body was so sore. I did like kickboxing yesterday or some form of it. Like my arms were sore, they're still sore. My chest is sore, my ribs are sore, like my back hurts. I'm getting old. So it was a lot of just like doom scrolling, which is imminent. And I was also shopping a lot on Amazon and I kind of blamed it on Earth Day, which you guys will probably hear about tomorrow. Sorry, got distracted because apparently 489 South Wilman Drive in Beverly Hills is apparently up for sale for $3.9 million. If anyone's curious, check it out. But anyway, we're gonna fast forward to after work. So I ended up just staying at work a little bit longer than usual just to finish some things up. And then I was gonna go to Costco because for some reason, whenever I Instacart from Costco, quinoa keeps being out of stock. So I was at the exit for Costco and then it started raining all of a sudden. Granted, it has been cloudy all day, but as soon as I was about to take the exit, it started raining and I also missed the exit. So I took that as a sign to be like, okay, maybe no Costco today. And I decided to just go back home and then it got sunny. And that is how I got to the pink wall. And it said OR. And there was like a cute little quote on it that said like, you're too pretty to be in love, something like that. And I was like, huh, what's this about? So whenever there was like red signals and stuff, I would like look it up, and apparently it's some like Olivia Rodrigo songs like promo that's like releasing June 12th. There was like a billboard about June 12th. I didn't search it up completely yet, but if anyone knows anything about it, let me know. So totally not used to talking and walking, creepy mannequin, talking and walking with people around me like this. So I keep having to pause. Where was I? Oh, the pink wall, right. So apparently it's the Olivia Rodrigo thing. So I was like, should I turn back around? At this point I was like 5 minutes away from my home, and to turn back around it was about 15 minutes. But then I was like, what am I coming back home to? Laundry? Like a sink full of dishes? Like what am I gonna do when I go home? So then I was like, you know what? And I turned around And that's when I saw Magnolia Bakery. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, there's a Magnolia Bakery over here? And as I was like going around and trying to find this pink wall again, I also saw Blue Jeep. And for my Teen Wolf lovers, Blue Jeep styles. And obviously I knew that Dylan O'Brien would not be in that Blue Jeep, but I took a peek inside the Jeep anyway, and turns out it wasn't Dylan O'Brien, but it was some nice little person who smiled back at me. And they had like rubber ducks along the windshield, which I thought was very cute. But yeah, the wall was cool, but it was time to go back home because I had to pee. And I was like, I'll just walk to Magnolia Bakery later, because I was already wondering like whether I should go somewhere for the sunset or if I should. And I'm really delaying my words right now because that was really scary, guys. Just like walking through people and just talking to your phone. I don't know. I guess I am an LA girl at heart. Where was I? Oh yeah, I had to pee. So I went home and I came home to a nice little present from the neighbors with a couple of walnuts, asking me to feed their little pet Renee along with Renee's friends, which I will do. So now that brings me to Magnolia Bakery. Alright, so on my way back from Magnolia, and I ended up getting the carrot cake banana pudding. And I know it's not like the standard banana pudding, but I don't know, like I said, like I'm not really a banana girly. And I was like, maybe let's add a little bit into it. And I did the carrot cake, and honestly, wasn't my thing. But there was nothing wrong with it. It was sugary, it was creamy, had carrot cake, just fine. But I'm just the type of person who I don't really like sugary and creamy. I'm more the type to be like subtle. I like dark chocolate, I like matcha, but like 50% or lower sweetness and things like that. So I'm more like dark chocolate rather than sugar. But yeah, Magnolia Bakery vibe was really nice, and I would definitely recommend it to people, but I probably would not go back because, like I said, not for this girly. Well, folks, that concludes it. Episode 1 of Diary of the Madness vlogs. I'm so happy that I did this. So moral of the story is, when there's something that you kind of really, really want to do, the idea comes into your head, just do it, because I was in my head about it. I was like, I don't know, like I sprained my hand, story for another day. And I was like, I can't do it with a sprained hand. And I was like, I don't have a car mount, I can't do it. And it's just like, I always kept giving myself reasons, but in the end, if you don't actually do it, you won't know what it is that you have to improve upon. So, on that note, if there are any pointers that you guys want to give me, please feel free to, because this is something that I kind of want to do pretty often and just talk about things that I see around life, books that I read, movies, and food places that I try out, any like hobbies. Like I said, Diary of a Madness. My brain is kind of all over the place. It wants anything and everything, and I want to keep trying new things, and I kind of want to share it with everyone and hope that that becomes motivation for all of us to kind of just step out into the world and do something fun. So now I'm just gonna post my Yelp review on Magnolia Bakery and probably watch Devil Wears Prada and call it a night. I think that's a pretty good night for today. I feel like I accomplished so much, but thank you all for listening and hope to see you back here again.